center stage. We are close enough to being out of time that I think rather than going over, we've had a patient audience. Thanks to everybody for their time. I think I am going to declare the question time over and give the candidates each 1 minute to give a closing statement. You've got the mic.
Thank you. Growth management in our district has been an unmitigated disaster. The very fabric of our communities are being ripped apart. Ballard, Fremont, Green Lake, the beauty of Green Lake, the uniqueness of Ballard and the maritime industry and the Nordic Heritage Museums, history. Transportation is a nightmare. We can't get around town. We can't park. Our schools are underserved and overpopulated. Housing's a mess. I can keep going on and on. We need change, and that's why I'm running for city council. Thank you.
I want to go back to the comment I made earlier about how our economy is broken and income inequality is really undermining what we want to be as a city. We are creating massive amounts of wealth in this city. You look around, you can see it being created. To the extent that some of us are homeowners, we participate in a little bit of that. But that we can't solve our basic problems is a fundamental flaw of the economy. I want to go back to that child care question. It was within our generation that we switched from the way we've lived as human beings for eons, where one parent worked in a family to support a family, to now it's just expected that you have 2 workers and you have to have child care. That is a choice we make as a society, and if we don't think that's working for us, we can choose something else. And we have to figure out how we make those decisions so our economy is more fair. And then I think some of the challenges that we're all facing will be a lot easier, but it's a lot of work, and Seattle can and should lead on this nationally.
I want to thank the audience, and I want to thank all the volunteers who worked very hard to do this. I've put these forums on before, and thank you. I also believe it's time for a change. We had district elections 2 years ago where the community voted that they wanted a voice of their community at the city fighting for noble causes. We lack the transparency, we lack the collaboration, we lack the consideration of the neighborhoods to actually preserve what we want in our neighborhoods, to enhance what we have in our neighborhoods, to welcome new people in. And the lack of collaboration, the siloing, the difficulty with which you get things solved in the city, the difficulty of getting a violation reported and acted on, it transcends transportation, schools, livable communities, everything that makes our city valuable, and I look forward to being your representative for this district.
And I'll echo the sentiments, so thank you for being here on what is arguably an incredible day in the Great Northwest. And I'll also point out that Seattle is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful place to go home to. Yes, we have problems. We are seeing the usurping of zoning rules and laws by developers to make a profit at the expense of the community at large that has lived here and wants to live here and wants to raise children here. It's up to us, the citizenry, to stand up and say what we will and what we will not tolerate. And the redesign of the district representation that we see here now with the Seattle City Council is a huge step in that direction. And I look very much forward to participating in the process of selecting your next leader, and I really look forward to the representation of the local community. And again, for